MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Seattle Mariners and the St. Louis Cardinals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Wacha delivering a 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Now at the plate.
Here tonight, the center fielder, number 1.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. Digging in, Gene Segura. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dickerson on the move, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for route number 1. Robinson Cano comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pham sprinting after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, number 16.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Lifted in the air to center. Chasing after it is Dyson. 1 away. Into the box now. Tommy Pham. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Standing in, Corey Dickerson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lifted the other way to left center. Gamble will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Marcell Ozuna. The average for men are in play, not far north of 200. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And that misses 1-1.
Well, he's definitely a ground ball pitcher. He's trying to get guys to swing the bat, put the ball on the ground. So what you got to do as a hitter, make him get it up. So now you can drive the ball instead of hit one into the dirt.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Pham rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the tying run comes around to score from second. Digging in, Justin Bour, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Dyson racing back. He tracks it down, and that will. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Kyle Seager.
Hit back up the middle. DeLong comes up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And that'll bring up Ben Gamel. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. In there for strike one. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty, one man out. Takes a knee-high fastball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Here now is Mike Zunino. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. And not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Felix Hernandez is in with 2 away now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Nope. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Paul DeLong. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Dyson is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7th.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Greg Garcia batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Yadier Molina. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Grounder down the line at third. Segura has it. Cano for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
D. Gordon.
Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him. And now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Center fielder number 1.
Ready for another chance? Jarrod Dyson, a base hit in his first trip. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Ozuna. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 3-1. Here's Robbie Cano now. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Second baseman Robinson
Good swing.
Cano.
Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at bat, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lays off 1-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Bouncer down the line, but it's foul. Strike 1.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pham racing back, leaps, and he made the catch. He took one. Striding into the box, Michael Wacha. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. On the ground up the middle, Gordon is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Leadoff man retired for the second baseman, Colton Wong. Down the first baseline, Seager has it. The tag, and he is out. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cruz is there, and how about that? A 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Seager. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Kyle Seager.
Line foul up and over the Cardinal dugout. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now in the box, Ben Gamel. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Good release on the circle change. 2-1 now. Swing and a little blooper to center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here now it's Mike Zunino. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Ozuna. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Corey.
Squared that one up just a little late. Oh and 1, here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Popped high in the air. Segura is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Marcell Ozuna. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Justin Bour. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he pops him up back behind second base. Gordon ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. Now batting, Felix Hernandez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Pitcher, Felix Hernandez.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Here's D. Gordon now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Ball 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Here comes Wacha on a 1-2. Swing and a line drive. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Jarrod Dyson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Jean Segura standing in. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Jean Segura.
Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that. He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And on the error, a run is going to score. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. That's in there, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The run scores from second. It's 6-1. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Stepping into the box, Paul DeLong. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hard hit towards center.
DeLong.
Dyson is right there, 1 down. So digging in now, Greg Garcia. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
He's putting on the clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter, strike 1, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
Yadier Molina.
Sharp ground ball to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning. Now at the plate, Michael Wacha. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Will Tovar will look for some 2-out magic here.
Number 6, Will Tovar.
Soft liner towards short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Sean Gilmartin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready for another chance? Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Lifted the other way out to left center. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away. Digging in once again, Ben Gamel. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Dribbled to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Hey, he was finally able to lay off one there. He swung at 2 out of the zone before that, so clearly he wasn't picking up the ball very well.
Ozuna is under it, and Colton Wong will stand in. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
The second baseman, number 16.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he is in there. Digging in to try it again. Tommy Pham. He doubled earlier in the game. 1-for-2 to this point. Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. But he had no intention of going anywhere as he'll stay at second base with one away now.
Right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Wong rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it a 6-2 game. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
23, Marcell.
He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, how about Cano? Hey now. Riding in once again. Dan Jennings.
Justin.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Will Myers will be charged with the job.
Will Myers.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Scorched to third. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2. Stepping up now, Dan Jennings. He's newly entered. Jose Reyes is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
G. Gordon.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swinging a soft liner. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Now at the plate, Jarrod Dyson. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Tapped out in front of home. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Up next for Seattle,
Jean Segura standing in. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. Throw into third. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out. Ready once again, Robinson Cano. 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. Cano waiting on the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in, Nelson Cruz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Matt Bowman answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. To short, hit hard. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mike Morin will come on in.
Now pitching for Seattle.
Digging in now.
Number 64, Mike Morin.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. And, oh, looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The throw into second, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out. In now, Greg Garcia.
Third baseman, Greg Garcia.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he's set down, one away. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. A hit in two tries so far.
Yadier Molina.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Man, I like the last two pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he's safe. So striding forward now, Matt Bowman. Bases empty and two gone following the sacrifice fly. Jose Martinez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 58, Jose Martinez.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the. Tyler Lyons has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Seager. He'll have a new Ryan Healy is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the eighth. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Standing in, Ben Gamel. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Very weakly on the ground. And a neck-high fastball that time. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Colton Wong. James Pop. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Cano fields it cleanly, and he's retired here, one away. So coming to the plate, Tommy Pham. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dyson on the run. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Now at the plate, James Pazos. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. Here's D. Gordon now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 0-1 count and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that ball's going to land between them. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So digging in now, Jarrod Dyson. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but that one rolls foul. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Swing and a liner. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Stepping in, Gene Segura. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is fouled straight back. 2 out here and a runner at second. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And another foul ball. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Leading off the
Edwin Diaz.
Inning for the Cardinals. Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
And that's in there for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. A little bouncer. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Will Myers. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. To short. Right to Gordon. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Paul DeLong. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game. good look at the nighttime skyline over St. Louis and Busch Stadium. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Seattle Mariners and the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals baseball is straight ahead. Next on the show. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw down to first, 1 away. Here's Jarrod Dyson. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper to the right side. He's got to hurry. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Gene Segura standing in. First at-bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming on is Fowler. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham.
Leading off for St. Louis, center fielder Tommy Pham.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Paul DeLong. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. On a big swing by Cano as he lets this one high and deep out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Standing in, Nelson Cruz. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And that's through for a hit. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Grounded up the first baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Batting 7th.
So striding forward now, Ben Gamel. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. 0-1, here it comes. And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. Runners are at first and third with none out. Inside and low, 2-1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Batting 8th.
He's set and the pitch.
Number 3. Mike
fouled straight back.
Zunino.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause. Well, he's sitting pretty right now, Matt. 1 and 2. You definitely want to get this guy out. Don't give him too much to hit, make him chase. But you got the pitcher on the on deck.
Stopped on the slide by Wong. He is out. At the plate, James Paxton. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Ready for another chance? D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Backhanded, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Third baseman number 2.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Robinson Cano. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Nelson Cruz.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. And what's he do? He goes up there and swings the ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. And they are squarely into chip-away mode. Looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Will Myers, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run.
Batting 6.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Gamble moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. The average for him entering play here's in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And that misses. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Gordon is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Seager. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Gamble. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ozuna has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now. Mike Zunino is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 7-1. Now to the plate, James Paxton. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. First pitch fastball. Comes set, and the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Ozuna is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Calling for it, Garcia, and that retires the side. Striding into the box, Greg Garcia. First chance for him at the plate as he comes into this one right at the 300 mark for the year. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back. The 0-2 once more. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And he's retired here, 1 away. Now batting, Lance Lynn. Jose Martinez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 58, Jose Martinez.
Coming over now is Cruz, but this will be nowhere near him. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled to first. And he is out on the tag. In now, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Tommy Pham.
And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Brett Cecil answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pham is after it. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. On the ground up the middle. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. Dyson is on his way home. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. First pitch on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Heading out towards shallow right. Fowler has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Tapper up the line. 8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Into the box, Dexter Fowler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Throw into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Striding in once again, Paul DeLong. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
The left fielder, number
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-2 game. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both the left-hander and the right-hander start to throw. Will Myers starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put
slide and a stop by Gordon, and that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. Safe.
Second baseman number 16,
Colton Wong is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Ben Gamel. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Here now is Mike Zunino. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Ready for another shot now, James Paxton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. A pause and the 0-2 in the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Shortstop, D. Gordon.
D. Gordon swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Jarrod Dyson is on deck. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Jarrod Dyson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Tag there by Molina. He's out at the plate. Gene Segura standing in. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Line toward right center. But he will run this one down in right center. Now in the box, Yadier Molina. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Liner toward right center, and Molina's aboard a base hit. Standing in, Greg Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fly ball to straightaway left. Gamel is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So digging in now, Brett Cecil. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Will Tovar will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Ready once again, Tommy Pham. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Fielder
Dexter Fowler stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And he is in there. Stepping into the box. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. 2 runs have scored. Here's Marcell Ozuna. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Marcell Ozuna.
Coming over now is Cruz, but this will be nowhere near him. It's a foul ball.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
Paxton comes set. 0-2 pitch on its way. And did he hold up in time? A look down. Miles Mikolas will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Miles Mikolas.
Hit sharply on the ground. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out. Here's the 3rd baseman now, Kyle Seager. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the stretch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Calling for it, Fowler. 2 down. And that'll bring up Ben Gamel. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Garcia has got it and the side is retired. Here's Wil Myers. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Dyson going back. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. But he won't get there. It falls in. Not in time. And he's in there with a double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Wong. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Striding in once again, Yadier Molina. Mike Moore. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw.
Now pitching for
and he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again. Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The catch is made by Cruz, and here comes the runner from third. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Greg Garcia. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. But Holt. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Mike Zunino is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Weekly hit towards first. Myers charging in on it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, Mike Morin. He's newly entered into the ballgame. Lucas Duda will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And a ball, 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 3-2 now.
Ball through the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
D. Gordon.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
The center fielder,
ready for another chance. Jarrod Dyson. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. No, he'll get to this one. And oh no, pray that didn't get him where it sounded like it got him. Digging in to try it again, Jean Segura. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. What a bad time for a wild pitch, as the run will score from third. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wong onto the grass. No trouble with Juan Nicasio.
Now pitching for
striding in, Miles Mikolas will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Corey Dickerson is up off the bat.
Corey Dickerson.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Liner toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to kick off the home half of the 7th. Digging in and looking for more.
Number 28, Tommy Pham.
Lays off 1-0.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And the pitch on 2-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Now with the play, Dexter Fowler.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Ready once again.
The shortstop, Paul DeLong.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line to the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. Ryan
Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cruz on the move. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Dyson's there. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Will Myers. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now. Colton Wong.
Number 16, Colton Wong.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Hit on the ground to short. Right to Gordon. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Sean Gilmartin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. There's Robbie Cano. He's been scorching hot at the plate. And Jose Reyes is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a line drive. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Reyes rounds the corner and is headed home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Digging in once again, Kyle Seager. Ryan Healy come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Luke Gregerson takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Stepping up now, Mike Zunino. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea. good hitter, the same pitch 3 times a day.
Danny Valencia.
Number 26, Danny Valencia.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Fowler, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. Coming to the plate now, D. Gordon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Sliced hard down the left field line. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. Now the 3rd man has scored. Here's Jarrod Dyson. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Jarrod Dyson.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. A man at 3rd with 1 away. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. 3-0 now.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Fouled back. Get Weekly back to the mound. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this. James Pazos.
Now pitching for
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
For the Mariners.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Now playing first
The
base.
0-2 to Molina.
27.
This one's down to 3rd. Segura fields it cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now at the plate, Greg Garcia. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. And that'll make him 1-for-4 in this one. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Into the box now, Luke Gregerson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Justin Bour will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3-for-4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 3 driven in. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning. The relay. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He went deep earlier, and he's 2-for-4 to this point. That's in there. Base hit. Garcia rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. Ready now, Paul DeLong. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game.
Paul DeLong.
Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Toward second, Gordon is there. Throw goes to Reyes. Matt Bowman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Gene Segura is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Fowler is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Jose Reyes.
Hit out towards second. Wong gets to it. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Line drive to center field. Pham will get there, and he puts it away to digging in. Marcell Ozuna. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hit hard but foul over the Cardinal dugout. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Gordon is up with it. A quick out number 1. So striding in, Will Myers. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz going back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Colton Wong will stand.
Colton Wong.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. One out, nobody on. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gamble coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. So striding forward now, Yadier Molina. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Skied into very shallow right. Cruz has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in now, Greg Garcia. Dan Jennings will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And there's a swing and a miss on a good pitch. And now the Redbirds are down to their final strike. Now a flare out to left center. Gamble ranging forward. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Standing in now the pitcher, Matt Bowman. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Harrison Baer will grab a bat.
Number 48, Harrison Baer.
High in the air out to center field. Dyson on the run. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And if we had to single out one star from the Mariners roster tonight, I think it would